live from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on this first down, Richardson taking a chance at the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ready, Crackle 80.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action with Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his run... ability, while gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On the check.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Your 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
79, bro. Pass. 70, Timberwolf. 70, Timberwolf.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Nice drive up the middle, gets him about 3. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That's taken in by the rookie out of Indiana. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's keeping it. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Think right. Hey, James.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through.
It's all right, Truth.
It
means it's just something to do.
That's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
23. Hey, Ginger, touch. Silver.
Now toss it to Etienne. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like I said, it's just something. It's better than last year, I will say that.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This one from 42 yards out. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. It'll work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing now, Richardson. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And we put everything he's got behind it. His running back holds it in deep right. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence throwing here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. He'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
30 left.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
It's a toss headed right. ETN. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Roll, roll, roll.
They'll run here. ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the first half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
10, 7, ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Left down by Caleb Ransom.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake. It's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Taylor now up the middle. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's his running back. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now lead by 10. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
I can't do nothing about that right now, brother.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
But what's crazy, truth, yo, it's just her, yo. It's just her voice. Everybody else cool. It's just her.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling.
Hella fun, though.
Find a more
I don't know on that.
call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brett, here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now we'll give. It's ETN headed left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the first half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Josh Downs to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They pick the handoff. Now Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, you see how effective these crossing routes are. It's kind of like that point guard delivering to a big man. Once he feels that presence, once he sees a little bit of space, and he trusts the guy on the other end, it's almost automatic.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Richardson back to throw. He sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60 vices, 60 vices. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 8.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, Taylor. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Running right, this is Taylor. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, run. Take right up. Son, it's a hunch.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
These are 24. Same break.
First down throw, Lawrence. Complete over the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Gould on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. And they'll start the second half with ETN. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Lawrence looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hey, let's go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. Sends this to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. The Colts pick it up, and he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
Here's Gould on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action with Richardson. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Hurt. Gotta be lying. Cut 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Colts are ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 39-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Finds Woods. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. And he's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here we go.
ETN will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down.
11.
More to come.
Hey, lion. Stop. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 3rd quarter lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars jump in front now by 5. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Headed out right. The Jaguars are there, he's hauled down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Lions. Let's go.
Well, air it out on 3rd. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 38 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A give left side to Taylor. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
68.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. You've got a 4th down decision to make. Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Red on red.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, son. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it is textbook.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, so hot. Sink right. Silver.
Lawrence in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On red. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Now toss it to Etienne. It's inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push this to an 8-point game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. The XP is up and good. And the Jaguars push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is Cook to kick this away. Downs on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Big gain downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Colts.
Here's a give to Taylor. He cuts it right. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The run here with Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. He connects on the extra point try. And the Colts cut the lead down to just 2.
40, Colts, 38. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, Lion.
A toss left side. It's ETN. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hey. Turn. This is hot.
Back to throw it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hey, tomato. Hot.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars lead by only 2. Second and 3 now.
Lisa 20. Silver.
They go right back to ETN. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 1st down from the 42. ETN again. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ralph. Here we go.
Lawrence here running the sneak. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Not going to lie, that's a bit earlier than we're used to seeing a sneak call. Even with the surprise factor, the defense wasn't making it easy on them.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
On red. Done. This is hot. Here we go.
They'll run here, ETN. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They're going to try with Etienne. There he goes again. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. You get a 2-score game now late.
47, Colts 38.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Downs on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Tag! Viking 18!
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hold the ready.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.